What is up? What is up?
What's
Yeah,
good?
I was trying to jump into his, and it was weird because it was like giving me cross. It was like it was straight Ghostbusters, man, crossing streams because I was trying to be in his while still getting ours to go. So it was just weird. That's why my audio was all over the place, man. Audio was crazy.
Up?
What's
Yo.
going on? What's happening? Yeah, man. So yeah, that was what was going on with my audio. Was boo boo. It was like boo boo, man.
Yeah, you're coming in much better now.
Well, I'm on our primary thing that I was trying to do phone. So I learned the lesson of trying to use the phone with stream, to jump into lives like that. It's not that good. You always want to be on a laptop or a desktop or something. That's what's best for you if you can. Yeah, man. What was I gonna say? I want my Rex. Dude, you don't even know how heartbroken I am right now.
Bro, as soon as I saw it was up and my boy told me he ordered one,
dude,
like I ordered it and I hit you up.
That was amazing.
You're this man right here. Give this man a shield. Give him a shield, man, because he knows I've been talking about that Rex forever and just upset and lamenting over the. Not and then he's like, dude, go get him. And I was like, oh yeah, that was a lifesaver right there.
No, see what happened was he paid somebody off at Amazon and they did their special shipping.
Hey, I ain't mad at him, dude. You do what you gotta do. That Rex is a must-have figure, I'm telling you. And the reason being, Green, is because you gotta line up all the boxes and then create a mural. And if you're missing Rex, it's gonna look silly because he's the main. He's probably the most famous clone, if not
legendary.
Yeah, he is the clone, dude. And so you gotta
he's the Master Chief of the clones.
Thank you. Nice one, Green. He is. So you gotta have him, man. So that's
that's
what's up,
so beautiful.
Man. Yeah, dude. Oh man, can't wait to get that dude, man. It's like wall trash is coming through for once. They're not being trashy, man.
I was shocked.
And then now you said you had a surprise for us or something, Green. What do you got? That's.
I do.
Okay.
So talking about being enablers. So. Y'all will be very happy with this. I picked up some guys.
What?
You did it.
Yo, Blitz, look at this, right? Look at this, Blitz. Look at this, man. This is nuts.
YouTube, take note. This is history.
Yeah.
This is what peer pressure looks like.
Yeah. Look, man, I'm gonna let you know. Yeah. You can't go wrong with classified. I'm letting you know. It's an amazing line. You can't go wrong with the figures. Classified
I gotta agree.
And plus, it's Snake Eyes too, and he's like one of the main dudes, and like.
Yeah.
I love the head sculpt that it came with. I haven't seen the movie yet.
Me either, but it doesn't matter.
I can use that for customs and kit bashes.
Exactly. It's a great figure, man. It's just they come through, man.
Yeah,
they definitely come through.
And just like
you picked the great figure.
Detail and stuff on the swords and the wash, and it's wow.
Wait till when you bust them open here in a little bit. You're gonna that articulation is you're gonna be like, what?
Yeah,
it's like
I'm ready.
My post for tonight is actually Snake Eyes.
Oh, okay, that's what you're doing this tonight. Okay, cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and don't you do what was it like Snake Eyes Sundays or Saturdays?
Or Snake Eyes Saturdays every Saturday.
Saturdays.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, dude, you gotta. I'm gonna try and do one this Saturday.
I have to.
Let me know,
man. I have to get in on it.
Well, I want to show off the cover thing that the podium that Cox made for me, and I just been waiting to take that shot and figure it in and get it in. So I want to do it on a Snake Eyes Saturday and whatnot. But
nice,
yeah, it's good. And you got barbecue. You got barbecue in your hall too, huh? Yeah, dude. You can't.
That figure looks dope.
Yeah,
I must say. Looks really
He's
good.
amazing, dude. They're amazing figures. And I would have to say, Yimbo mentioned it on his show just a second ago about Neptune Bastard having the he does the we've been doing every Sunday a G.I. Joe Classified collab. Last week it started with Barbecue. This week is Zartan. And I was excited to see. I'd have to say my Zartan shot that I did for it, it's probably one of my favorite shots I've ever done, to be honest, because it challenged me, man, because I shot it at night. And I haven't shot night in a long time. Okay. So lighting it right, getting it right, it was challenge, man. But I wanted it to be a night shot because it's Zartan. And it came out, I was like, wow, man, I actually pushed myself to the next level. So it made me take a few more different night shots after that. I was like, all right, I haven't taken night in so long. Okay, it's time to do it. It's time to get it going.
Wait, I can do this.
Exactly. The Midnight Custom's in the house. I want to show this off real quick before he jumps in. This is one of his pieces he made me, man. I have yet to actually paint it and get it going, but once I get it painted and it has a translucence, man, this thing is gonna be insane. So yeah, we about to drop him into the box. I hope he said he got the link, so I'm just waiting on him to plug in. As soon as he plugs in the link, man, we're gonna get him in here. I'll tell him we're ready. And Inspired Canadian Builder, she's in the house. Thank you.
Hey, what's up? How are you? Welcome.
Yeah, it's so I do want to see what that Rex looks like once you crack them open, man. I know.
I will tell you this before I open it. His poncho looks amazing.
It does, doesn't it?
The photos don't do it justice. Like the preview photos or anything. No.
Wow, man.
You'll see when you get your figure, you'll appreciate it. Trust me.
All right, man. I'm looking forward to Op 975 in the house. What's going on, man? What's happening? What's happening? So I sent him the thing. We're ready. So I just gotta wait for him to drop in, and then we'll get him up in here, man. It's gonna be fun.
Chewing in the house. What's up? No chewing.
No chewing. What's going on? And then he Midnight Cut, just a little bit about him, man. He does some crazy custom accessories, and he's on it. And so I'm actually excited to hear him on here because I want him to chop it up with Blitz, because Blitz just got his printer. And so, I mean, you guys connect together. You never know, man. I want to see, what's going on, man. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, my printer's giving me a hard time, so that'd be great.
Right. I think I didn't want to even jump into the conversation because you guys were going over my head in the chat. You were talking back and forth with Neek and an 88 Fit, so is it just is it something you have to return about it, or is it just you're just playing around with different things and techniques?
I'm playing around with the files. I think it's the USB. My wife thinks it's the USB. Because it's on the USB, but it won't read on the printer itself. So, I followed everything that it said to transfer the file to the format that it needed for the printer. Did everything, added supports, everything, and it just doesn't show in the USB. So what our fellow Hasbro's Cox Create, Josh, I spoke to him too. He was like, he said that the USBs, a lot of people said the USBs that came with the printer are bad.
What?
So I'm gonna actually pick up a USB tomorrow because I thought I had extra here in the house, but I don't. So I'm gonna pick up one tomorrow, and I'm gonna run it again and see what happens.
That's good, man.
Yeah. Hopefully that fixes it.
Yeah, man. Because I know you're excited to get busy, to get it going.
Yeah, man. Printing out a Boba Fett's throne.
What?
Yeah, buddy.
Bro.
That's gonna be one of. Oh man. Okay, man. Like here we go.
Get it out, man.
Here we go, man. So that's yeah. Okay, I see what's going on. You're going to next level. You've already got the file for it and everything, huh? The Blitz, did he freeze?
I think he's frozen.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, I think he's frozen. He's not moving when we touch him. When we tap on him, haptically tap on him, and he doesn't do anything. What was I gonna say? And then and then Wednesday, just a heads up, we're gonna Wednesday will be our last pick bar until December, because the week after is Thanksgiving holiday, so everybody will be doing what they're doing. But we're gonna keep it moving with it. And December is gonna be crazy. We're gonna try something crazy on pick bar, and also officially Yimbo is the lazy boy. So we just want to make that announcement known that Yimbo is officially
YTGMB.
Exactly. So it's all combined now. Exactly. It's combined now. And and also what we'll do is we're gonna be Lazy Boyz is gonna, starting in December after the Wednesday pick bars on Sundays, we're gonna be kind of after the bar shuts down type stuff. So we may bring in a guest or two from the pick bar and chat with them and have some fun with them on the Lazy Boyz Sunday. So we're gonna keep everything kind of interconnected and get it going.
And one of our main goals that we're trying really hard to push is to get to know the community better. Featuring guests, featuring picks, getting to know the person behind the camera. That's right. What we're really trying to focus on.
That's right.
Push for to get to know you guys.
That's right.
That's why we do it.
Sorry about that, fellas.
No worries. I'm just hoping that Yimbo's in the house. See the lazy boy, the fourth lazy boy is here.
Yep.
He's here in the house. So you know how it goes. I'm just making sure that I hope he doesn't have any troubles with the link. Because it's kind of weird, and I wonder if he's using his phone or whatever. And yes, inspired. Absolutely, that's what we're gonna try and beef it up. Really. Oh, there he is. Our boy is in the house. Midnitestarz. So he's in here. So without further ado, we shall bring in our guest.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, there he is. Hello. And I'm echoing in his phone. So without further ado, we shall bring in our guest.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
What's up?
I think you got us on your phone and on your computer.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
I think you got us on your phone.
Like deja vu.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Much better.
Nice.
Can you still
Hey,
hear
you guys
us?
still hear me?
Yeah, we hear
we
you
can hear
fine.
you.
Perfect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Well, first of all, thank you for joining us, Midnight. Thank you.
Well, my pleasure.
We appreciate it. Much appreciated, man. We talked a lot of times, and I've always followed your page, and I just dude, you do amazing stuff, and I was like, dude, we gotta have him. We gotta have this guy on, man. We gotta have him on, and get some promotions out there to the community so you can see what he's doing. Because you've been doing almost storyline shots, utilizing your customs for the longest, man, and I love it. So tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Let people know. Tell us. Here we go.
Just give me 1 sec. I'll try to adjust my. Can you pull the sound level up a little bit?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Here. How do we do that on our end?
No, I think he has to go into cam and the mic settings on the
StreamYard. Yeah.
Can you hear us better now?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a little bit better, but
okay.
It's not loud, very loud, but I still hear you guys. So.
Okay. Good.
We're good.
Okay. Nice.
I had the same kind of weird things with mine when I was in Yimbo's. I don't know what that is, but
and my iPhone's volume is on top, so.
Yeah, it's pulled up to the top, and it still wasn't. Yeah. It was very quiet. I know exactly what you're talking about. I just did that.
Well, thank you guys for having me.
Yes.
I've been
Absolutely.
following you guys too for a while, and you guys always have these cool pics and story. So it's my pleasure to be here tonight.
Thank you, thank you. So, what got you started? What got you started in the doing customizing?
Well, my first custom figure was back in 1999, so that's a long ride ago. Well, I was into comic books when I was like a teenager, like most people, and then I quit comics. And around age 23, 23, I went back into comics. And one day I was shopping with my girlfriend, and for no reason I passed in the toy alley, and that's how it all started.
Nice.
I saw an Iceman action figure from Toy Biz at the time, the 5-inch line.
Yeah.
And I thought it was cool. So I bought the figure, I brought it back home. A couple days after, I was in the toy alley again. So I picked up a Wolverine, and it started like that. So
wow.
Collecting the characters, it's how can I say? Since I had the comic books, got me inspired into collecting the characters. But I think without the comic books, the action figures will not have gotten into my interest at the time.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. Totally get that. So then, after you were collecting for a while, what put you into making your own, like, props and accessories and things like that?
Well, customizing action figures is, I don't know. I think for most people, it's something that comes when you're already someone who likes to do stuff with your hands. Like I've always enjoyed crafting, doing some drawings and stuff like that. So I can't really recall the first time I scratched my first action figure. But I know back in maybe 2000, 2001, I was already on eBay listing custom action figures.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, and at the time, wasn't like as sophisticated. Then we didn't have iPhones and stuff like that, so my pictures weren't quite as clear, but still people were looking after figures, and that's what got me started, like people liking customized stuff and having feedback from people who would write back and say, I received the figure and I'm happy. So, I mean, that was the big reward, and it's always been.
Nice. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
So what's kind of your process of customizing and doing making these things? What's your process for you?
Well, my process, let's say I have a particular character I wanna build. Well, first I'm gonna research different eras of the character on the internet to see what costume I'm gonna build them in. Then I'm gonna look at the action figures I have on hand. I can use, like, try to profile the best physical body, and after that. I'm gonna have, depending on the customization I'm gonna do on the figure, I'm gonna boil the figure to have it have the parts more soft, to unpop the figure and joints, like you guys have probably seen already many times. Then I'm gonna reassemble with new parts, or if I have to, like, cut parts and drill and stuff like that. Once it's reassembled, I'm gonna start with the sculpt, and I use AVs, epoxy sculpt. Okay. Yeah, so it's a 2-part compound. I guess most customizers, I think, use some of AV's epoxy. So I sculpt, depending on the project. Like if you guys saw, but well, you guys did see my last project was Bane. DC Bane. Well, starting from the Hulk figure, This character requested a lot of epoxy, and I had to do the sculpt in like maybe 5 or 6 steps, like one sculpt, let dry, maybe the day after another layer and stuff like that. So that's bigger projects, but some figures are less complicated. So
nice. So do you what goes into like if you're doing, say someone's commissioning something, what goes into that? Do they tell you, do they give you kind of, hey, this is a figure, like a drawing, this is a shot, this is what I was looking for? Can you
exactly. We share thoughts and we share pics of most of the time people will come with like, let's say they request me, can you do X, Y, and Z characters or stuff like that? Well, I tell them, like, send me the pics of the guy in his suit, like in the good era, or I would research and give like a portfolio of pics, and they choose like which one they want, and I build I try to build most accurate as the comic book of the pic I could get. So
that's awesome.
A lot of sharing.
Go ahead, Green.
Oh no, that was me. I got a question. What is the longest project you've done, like the timetable?
The longest project I've done is the Batwing I built. The Batwing I built, it's made out of 3, the base part are 3 large pieces of wood. And I started from 3 large pieces of wood. I did the wings and the middle part. And then I added other parts. And a bit like AV's epoxy sculpt, well, I used wood, not epoxy, but wood filler. I smoothened the wings and everything, and painted the whole thing. I had to drill. Well, I built everything from scratch. So the cockpit, everything. I put like maybe 50 LED lights. Different relays. I had a remote control for that. So it's a lot of work. It took me a couple of 100 hours.
Wow.
But I was putting hours in my garage working on that. So that's the longest project I have.
Wow.
Today.
That's great though.
Okay.
It's a big one. Yeah. I'm gonna light the Batwing for you guys after.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so when you get the commissions, like say you try to look for, what's been your funnest one to do? What is one that you really were like, dude, why didn't I do this sooner?
That's a very good question. You know what? I get like this feeling a lot of times after doing a custom, you know, because you just put so much of your precision, your passion, your precision, your time, and the skills you have at the time. And once you and I'm a perfectionist. Okay, I'm a perfectionist when I do stuff. I'm not saying my stuff is perfect, but I'm a perfectionist. So if it's not good enough, I'm just gonna put it on the side and come back later, and have a different view and try something else. So, but every time I'm done, like I'm not half done. You know, I'm happy about it, and it's difficult to see like which figure was I most happy about. But I'd say probably when I do characters I love at the roots, you know. So it's I guess it might be a little bit more easy. Characters I've grown to know from the comic books and stuff like that. I enjoy doing other characters I don't really know much about, but it might be like the gray zone might be there.
Yeah, I know. I get you. That's awesome.
I think it's great though that like you're up to the challenge when it comes to figures that you don't know much about. That's great.
Yeah, well, as long as I have like good reference of good pictures, you know, as long as I have a few pictures and as far as Marvel comics goes, like they had very early from the beginning, they had their Marvel directory. Like I guess everybody has it. So I can scroll that file menu like every day almost and find a new character I don't know, because there's so many characters and there's so many like old characters like Greeks and stuff like that that I never even saw in a comic book, but Marvel has them, so you know.
That's right. That's so right. I wanted to do something too real quick.
Yeah.
I want to share. I'm going to share. I want to share. This is very. So I just saw this movie yesterday, and I mean it ain't really. I don't think it's spoilers because it is what it is. People are going to see it anyway. But I wanted to share this right here.
Oh yeah.
So man,
Hit the troll.
Yeah, that is amazing.
I like that.
Bro.
I like that figure. I like that guy.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Well, he's a puck. Alpha Flight Puck. Sorry.
Okay.
Alpha Flight Puck. Sorry for the misspelling. I took the head of Nightcrawler. And the hands. The feet are customized, like some epoxy sculpt, and I just had to chisel the middle of the feet, I guess. I made his belly, so
wow.
It wasn't like a very big project.
Really?
Well,
that's amazing.
Well, what's particular about a short figure like that? Like the touchy part about it. Is you have to cut limbs, but you have to cut limbs short enough so he's small, but not too short, so you hit like the pivots and stuff like that. So that's why it's a good thing to like unpop the figure before you start cutting it. You unpop it so you see how far the joint goes.
Yes.
And after that, sometimes you have to put a hole, like drill a hole to put the new hand in, because you just cut the arm. So again, you have to drill, but not too far, because you still don't want to hit the articulation inside. So that's the touchy part about shrinking an action figure. For me.
So would a figure like this, how many what's the process of putting this much paint detail into it? Is it like multiple coats, are you using like airbrush and using paint, brushes, and what are your methods?
Well, you basically resume them all. I start with depending on the figure, I start with sanding, then I would add primer all over the figure. Okay. After that, I'll do depending, like Pip. I did hand brush, skin color all over.
Wow.
And after that, I use airbrush, but I go with different tints of color.
Wow.
Okay, so I go with a little bit darker to spread between like the chest, pectorals, and biceps and stuff like that, to pop out, to let the muscle pop out.
Yeah.
But in certain case, like with other figures, it's going to be a mix of hand brush. It's going to be airbrush too, and I'm going to do a wash. Okay, like you guys know about washes.
Yeah.
So okay. So when you want to hit different, maybe different veins or something. So
wow.
I try some stuff. And I get a lot of good tricks. I get a lot of good tricks on the internet from other people. I mean, I could name people like for an hour, like so many people that are into this customizing stuff. So US agent.
I'm sure we're sharing more, man, because he's
that's cool.
Oh,
US agent, right. That action figure in particular, I've been like I've been in love with this US agent, so I've never put it for sale or anything.
I was about to say,
really,
he's one of my favorites too.
Oh yeah,
Nah,
okay, great.
that's awesome.
Yeah, and I used the Captain America. Well, I guess you guys already recognize him, or you probably recognize the arm and the legs from a Captain America, but the rest of the body is the other Captain America that was dark blue with a gray striping and a flag on his shoulder. You guys get what picture it is, or you don't remember?
Okay. Yeah, I remember that one.
That's cool. Yeah,
man. Yeah. So I put tape on the flag, and I didn't have to paint the flag, so
no,
it was already there.
It's already there, man. That's
dope. So you know that's the thing about customizing. You don't like sometimes you will save a part, you know, spare a part or something. And as for his face. Not his face plate, but you know what's on his chin. That's parts I just picked up from I think it's McFarlane soldiers, like soldier statues. They come with all kind of accessories. So like you buy one, and you have stuff for like 10 figures. So so I just glue that there. So you know sometimes it's not all about epoxy sculpt.
You find things,
it's fixing stuff. Yeah, and sometimes it's a mix of both. You know,
right?
So
wow.
That's an amazing figure, though, right there.
That is.
That's beautiful.
That's
thanks.
Yeah.
The thing about custom action figures though is it's the joints. You know, it's a lot of work to really save an action figure. So. Like you sand the joints real so it doesn't rub, okay? Because when it rubs, well, the paint starts chipping off and stuff like that. So you have to downsize the articulation sometimes a little bit and stuff like that. So that's a whole other story we could talk about. You know, like I sand a little bit, but I don't overdo it. So sometimes, you know, I pose them a little bit I mean, if I made it, I'm going to be able to make a little touch up if something happens. But usually, you know, I try to sand them just correctly. But if it's too Dremel or something, well, the paint is going to be protected, but the arm is going to be, you know, like maybe a bit more loose or stuff. So that's the thing about customizing. You know, you have to. It's like cutting the arms and legs. Like you have to take precaution. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
I'd put it this way. Yeah. About that, like cutting, drilling, and stuff like that. Precaution. The rest, well, you know, it's painting and it's layers. Yes, like acrylic paints is like you put more layers. More thin layers is better than like one or two thick layers. That's not very good for a figure. It doesn't really stick well. But you know, just a little bit. Then same thing for primer for me. From what I've learned, you know, I put one layer of primer, like not too heavy, then a second one. Then after that, it's better. Like at the beginning, I would like just spread all over but you know, it stays wet a little bit longer, and you're never sure if it's really gonna dry properly. So
that's a lot of patience.
It's all about being
it is.
Yeah, patience. Right. Patience is what I've learned, and it's what made me like all the little improvement I've made since my beginnings in this hobby. It's through patience that I've learned it. At the beginning, I was inspired, and I was I wanted to build a figure in an hour or 2 hours. So was still wet, still dripping or almost. So no more.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to have it done and in your hand. I totally.
Oh yeah, exactly. I wanted straight out of the comic book in my hand, and before I go to bed, you know.
Right.
But,
right.
And the funny part about Midnitestarz, how Midnitestarz came to be, is let's go back in 1999, 2000, when eBay started, like around those years. I was trying to log in at the beginning, trying to become a eBay member.
Yeah.
And I was trying different names, this name is taken, this name is taken, this name is taken. So I just don't know what to take. And then I look at the two custom action figures I was doing, and I look at the time, and I was always like working on my figures, like finishing late, I would start depending, because I work on shifts. So after, let's say, a night shift, when I'm done at midnight, well, I just sit to my computer and paint and customize a little bit, listen to music before I go to bed. And I said, I'm always like on painting around midnight and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna try Midnight Stars. Oh, they took Midnight Stars, so I became Midnight Stars on eBay.
Okay.
And after that, well, all the other stuff, Midnight Stars, my website, and Midnight Stars here and there, and
it works, man. I like
that's how Midnight Stars started.
That's
could have been something
that's
else.
An origin story.
That is, man.
Yeah.
That is. That is. And okay, so Midnight, we've gotten, well, I can't say we. I'll say I've gotten by peer pressure Blitz.
Yeah.
And now Blitz has gotten green by peer pressure into G.I. Joe stuff. And I wanted to share this because I wanted to share this that you have, man, because you've got it all basically. Like look at that. And it's in scale, 12 scale, man. So that's it's the old stuff from the original toy line, but it's
thanks to Photoshop.
You scaled it up to the 112 scale, man. It's like just to give you guys an idea, okay? One missile, okay, from the it's I think it's an 8-hour print, one missile. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So like my 3D printer is a Sidewinder X1. This is the first printer I ever bought, like a year ago, like 1 year ago. In the whole time I've been customizing, I bought my printer like a year ago. Not knowing if I was going to like work it properly or is it complicated and stuff like that. And the sky is the limit. Like right at the beginning, there's one website I always go, and every download is free. Like everything is 100% free. It's all free. Every stuff you see there, every design, every G.I. Joe items is listed there. You just click, you download, and then you resize it for your printer. And you print parts one by one, and you assemble it yourself.
Oh goodness!
Oh wow!
You heard it, Blitz. You heard it, Blitz.
Yeah, and my Sidewinder cost me $500 on Amazon. And it's nothing. Like now, I can print anything that crosses my mind.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Man.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. You're getting into a notch that I don't know, Hasbro just isn't thinking, because this is like it's not that difficult to make sets like this for these figures, and you're showing that you're putting it to shame by showing exactly that these things can be made. Like it's not, I don't understand why
the credit goes to the people who build the designs and put them on the website. The website I'm going to is Thingiverse. Thingiverse, you click, it's searched by keywords, and you get stuff. And but I have a friend who's into 3D printing, but he's way over the top compared to me. He has like 5 Sidewinders. And he has I think three Cura and stuff like that, and he printed the Cobra Hiss, the G.I. Joe Wolverine, and I see like Duke sitting in the Wolverine and stuff like that. So it's all possible, and it's crazy. He's even doing the wheels and the tank line in the rubber,
Nice.
So, what in the world? Now,
it's crazy.
I did see one guy. I don't know. You probably seen him before, since you're big in the community. You know all this stuff. but I saw this one guy who was 3D printing X-Men of the Blackbird, like to scale.
Yeah. I seen a few
Nice.
pics of the cockpit and stuff like that.
You saw that too? Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
what?
it's amazing. It's amazing, and you know what? I think we're all the same. Because when I see stuff like that, I'm back 20 years ago, and I want to have it in my hand right now. But
Exactly.
but I know that guy's gonna be printing parts and seat and consoles and size, and I mean he's gonna have a lot of work. But if I come back to my buddy who has like his 5 side windows, well, he gets into crazy projects. Like look, last summer he finished the Death Star. He made the complete Death Star.
Oh wow!
For he made the complete Death Star for the Death Star. He made it completely with every levels, every chair, every console for a 5-inch. I think it's 5-inch action figures. I've seen it. It's crazy. He had his at the time he had 3 printers working 24 hours a day for like I don't know, maybe a month or something like that. He has all the parts, and it's not a small display. It's a big, large display. Like you could film a scene of the movie from his display. I mean, it's crazy.
Oh wow, that's insane, man.
Yeah.
So tell us more about so what do you like more? Do you like making the customs, or do you like making the accessories that you print? Which do you have more fun making?
Well, I spent most of my hobby time customizing action figures. Stuff I still enjoy, but I just discovered 3D printing. So the hobby time is limited also in a week. So the last year I've been more into discovering more stuff like 3D printing. 3D printing led to molding prints. Some prints I had just built on my printer. So I molded, and then I casted copies from these molds of what I had originally printed. So it's just such a wide range of possibilities for people who get into 3D printing and casting and molding stuff. I mean, you can basically, I don't know, give you an example. If you build name it a bunker piece, or like you have like 10 blocks to build, you could print one and cast it and just pull your liquid in your mold, and 20 minutes after your cast is ready. So pop it out, mix your liquid, put it in, 20 minutes after, second mold is ready, second cast is ready, second cast. Like molding a 3D print takes like 8 hours, like to build the mold around the what you printed. But from that mold, you will cast every 20 minutes. You want a new copy.
Wow, that's
so
nice.
So let's say I 3D print one thing. Well, it might take I don't know. Like I got a lot of pictures on my my Instagram. But if you look at the desk, the G.I. Joe scene where Duke is sitting at the desk. Well, that's like a 48-hour print or something. It's long. Okay.
Wow.
And it's the kind of thing, like, for me would be a bit more difficult to cast and make copies, because there's angles, a lot of angles and stuff like that. So you have to remove your print from your mold and not break it. So square parts, are a little bit easy.
Gotcha.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So I know nothing about the printing process whatsoever. But like, so when you have like a big cycle like that, like you were talking about the 48-hour cycle, does the printer stay on does it run the entire time, like nonstop?
All the time. Yeah, nonstop.
Wow.
Yeah, nonstop.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like,
what you got there?
It's working right now.
Oh man.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys see it properly or not?
Yeah, we can see it.
We do.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a slow process. Some stuff take I've printed stuff like that take 30 minutes and stuff that take the longest was I think 3 days.
Wow.
But then you have to start looking at the filament roll, okay? Because like it's reducing as time goes by, but you can do a very long time. I'm not sure if I can do 3 days. If I did 3 days sharp, but you do very long. So
wow, that's
and there's a way to
that's interesting.
With roll without losing your print. Yeah, and I honestly, if for everyone out there who would like to do 3D prints but are not too sure if it's complicated, it's very very easy. So no,
I'm
it
having
is.
the most difficult time.
Oh yeah. Well,
yeah.
you know, I bought my my 3D printer. I just unboxed it. Okay, the hardest part was to put it all together. You know, because there's many level small parts and many small parts. There's like screws and stuff like that, and small wire connections you don't want to break. But took me like maybe an hour and a half to assemble. Okay.
See, my problem is I have a. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done. Go ahead.
Yeah. No. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I just purchased. Well, my wife just purchased me Anycubic Photon Mono, the UV resin printer, and the setup was easy.
Losing sound.
My issue.
Okay.
What happened? You guys can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I don't think he could. He froze.
You there, Midnight? You there?
Yeah, your sound
okay,
is.
There you go. Okay, we're there.
Okay.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah.
So my issue is, so I have files that are ready to print, and they're in STL format.
Okay.
Trying to change the format to put it onto my USB to put it onto the printer. I already did everything that the printer said to do, where to change it into the right format, and it still won't show up on the USB, or at least on the printer. That's my problem right now.
Okay.
So I'm thinking it's the USB. Multiple people have told me it's the USB that came with the printer. So I'm gonna try that as a trial and error tomorrow.
The USB that came with my printer had the only thing it had on it was the demo part. It's going to assemble to show you your printer works. You know, so
yeah, that's the same thing mine had, but I was able to add the files on it, but it won't.
Okay,
print.
okay, no,
it doesn't show anything.
Okay, because I switched to a whole different USB card, but I didn't take the original one, like the one that had the demo on. I never used it, so I don't know. But my files are G codes, so I don't know. They just appear G codes. So for the Sidewinder, everything I printed is like a G code. So maybe it's something you can search on. I don't know if every printer has a different like format or something. Possible. I'm not an expert in that.
Yeah.
Far from there. I'm the lucky guy that stuff works.
That's awesome.
I'm not the technician, guys.
Well, what we like to do, Midnight, is we like to open a couple of things. Each person opens something that we have. So we got a couple of things to open. Do you have something to open? Unbox?
Or maybe something
to reveal
show.
or whatever. Yeah, you can reveal it. Yeah, that too. That works too. Well, you're the guest, so we'll let you go first.
Yeah. Reveal. Yeah, that's a good word.
You're the guest.
Okay. So, okay. I'm just gonna try to put the correct angles for you guys to see.
Okay.
So I'm looking at my computer now to
Is that Power Ranger coins?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Oh man, those are awesome,
wow.
man.
Oh, I need it. I need it.
That's amazing.
Yes. Wow.
Wow. That's dope.
Is it too much light?
No, it's perfect.
No, it's perfect.
Wow,
those
man,
are
that's
sick.
all of them.
Yeah.
I need to get my printer working ASAP.
Right?
Well, guys, these coins are all for you, by the way.
Thank you, man.
Oh, wow.
Man.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Oh,
Nothing
that's
but love,
amazing.
Midnight.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate
That's amazing. Thank you.
it.
Yes.
Oh, thanks,
So
man.
generous. Nice.
Man.
And what you saw on the printer, what's printing right now is the last of the fourth of the other ones you're getting.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, dude,
that's
this is
awesome.
amazing, man. You're nuts, man.
That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
such
Well,
a
it's my pleasure.
gracious person. You're very gracious.
It's my pleasure. My
Very
pleasure.
gracious.
And just so you guys know, to give you an idea, each coin takes 3 hours to print on the side window.
Wow.
And the other ones they take like maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Wow.
And it all depends like what size you want to build them, you know, like
right.
if I take like anyone like Green's coin, green well if I build it like a plate like very large, it's gonna take maybe 20 hours, you know.
Right.
So or if I shrink it very small for let's say a 12-inch figure, well it's gonna take maybe 45 minutes.
Right.
So so that's how I operate. I have my ruler, like my 30 centimeter ruler, and I when I'm about to build something for a figure, I'm gonna take the figure, put it on my desk, and I'm gonna check with a ruler how big I want like the book to be in his end and stuff like that, and I'm gonna resize it, and I'm gonna build it exactly the correct size.
Nice.
That's
yeah.
Awesome. Wow. Again, man, nothing but.
I'm like super excited.
Yeah,
man.
You're right. Oh man, this is
great.
This is man.
So
awesome. Boy. Wow.
Thank you.
When you've got the skills to, there you go, right there.
Man, look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Yes,
that's
inspired. Absolutely, she says. Round of applause. Absolutely.
Yes.
This is
amazing.
This is good stuff.
Buy this man a drink.
Yes. So Midnight. When you have the skill to, you know, you can print what you want, you can customize what you want.
Yeah.
How often do you buy figures or stuff? Or anything, if you're
too often,
too often.
No, that's one thing I learned. One hobby doesn't push away the other. It just accompanies it.
He ain't lying.
It just adds to it.
Yeah, they all work together.
Oh man, that's so sweet.
Look at that, man.
Look at that. Man.
We have to wear those badges on the show now.
Yeah, we got it. We have to wear the badge.
Oh yeah,
honorary right here.
Yes, dude. That's man.
Oh yeah, cool.
Wow.
Well, glad you guys like it.
Of course, man.
It. We love it.
Yes,
we love it.
Like,
yeah,
it's more.
Told me you guys are big. Yeah, and I don't know why. Like I didn't get into Power Rangers that much. I guess I was a little bit older when they were on TV, and I wasn't really maybe at the time. I don't know when they came out, but maybe not so much into characters at that time of my life, maybe. Yeah. And when I got back into comics, I was a big Marvel guy, like DC. Right. I was like Batman, but like not DC Universe in general, just a little bit. But over time, I got a bit more into other stuff. Mm-hmm. But I should. I should have discovered the Rangers a little bit more because thanks to you guys, I started checking stuff back again. And I was like, man, there's more to come back again. Yeah. So you guys are gonna pull me another direction too. So
hey, as the saying goes, an enabler is made every day.
Yeah,
he's not lying, man.
Yeah, I pass it on to you.
Yeah, it on to you.
Thank you.
Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah. It's Power Rangers it goes way back, and I think for me, I was actually into it before it was actually technically Power Rangers, because I'm a fanatic for Japanese culture. So I was into it when it was Sentai, and then it just turned into it got turned into Power Rangers, and then it was just a natural like, okay, I'm in it because I already knew about the Sentai character. So yeah, it's a fun one, and it's a fun property to get into because it's got so many iterations that you can pick and choose which one you want to deal with. Who do you care to like? It's fun like that. And you can't go wrong with the primary colors and stuff that the color schemes just work. They appeal to the child in us, and it's it makes sense. Power Rangers makes sense.
And I like all the morphing and karate, karate stuff, and I myself am into martial arts in life.
Right.
Nice.
It's not my work. It's another. It's my sport, I guess. Mm-hmm. So I'm attracted to karate movies and stuff like that,
Right.
Nice.
But I'm probably going to rediscover. But like I said, I already know Power Rangers. I just haven't been a lot into it, But I think I'm gonna maybe rediscover them a little bit now.
Nice.
A little more.
That's awesome. I love it, man.
Well, for me, it represents my childhood. Like I grew up with the original Mighty Morphin series, and like I remember all the hype and the craze around. Like it was like so big back when it came out, and it's just a piece of me that stuck around. And here I am, 32 years old, still loving Power Rangers. So
that's right.
Something right.
It's beautiful.
And I highly recommend the Sentai too. I just started getting into it.
Yes, so man. Good. Yes, it is. It's great. It's actually great. Well, that's a good segue. Are you opening the Power? What are we doing? Who's opening something?
Well, since you mentioned Power Rangers, all right, I'll open the Yellow Ranger.
Yay! There we go.
Nice. All right.
Open. So, like I said about my story on Yimbo's show, so did not know this wave was out.
It's awesome.
I was going to Target to actually look for Kevin Nash, which I did get, and get some toys for a toy drive that we're doing with one of our fellow photographers.
Yes, that's right.
And this was just sitting on the shelf, just one figure. So I took it to the register. I'm ringing up all the toys that I'm purchasing or whatever. And this one rung up as unavailable or not in the system, something like that. And the girl at the counter was like, she seen me ringing up all the toys or whatever, and she was like, oh, it's not coming up in the system. And I was like, yeah, I could see. I was like, but I really want it. It's the only one you have. She was like, pretty much she said, just take it.
Nice.
She was like, it's not in our system, just take it. She saw me purchasing all the toys.
Man, how crazy.
Wow.
Like I said, nice. I don't think this released yet, to be honest, or it started hitting stores and they're just not on shelves, but I got lucky.
There you go.
So
So Midnight, tell us. So what? Like you know, you don't have to tell us everything, but what area? Where are you actually kind of remotely located? Are you in?
Yeah, I'm in the province of Quebec.
Oh, awesome!
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So you
Nice.
can. Oh man, that's awesome.
I'm in the province of Quebec, so I'm north. I'm north of Montreal. I'm a 7-hour drive, approximately north of Montreal.
Okay.
My area is mining cities.
Okay.
You know, we have a lot of mining and forestry, like wood processing industries.
Right.
So we're mining in forest regions.
So do you how do you how's toy hunting for you? How does toy hunting work in your area?
Toy hunting is well, I have a Walmart, a local Walmart, but there's no Toys R Us in my town. And my Walmart sometimes have a lot of stuff, and sometimes I have nothing. Nice figure.
Oh man, that's cool.
It's beautiful.
That's awesome.
Her head though is like super stiff.
They're always like that. You gotta be careful. They're always
it's crazy,
like
but
that.
it's like worse than the other ones. But it's overall great figure.
Man, that's a great figure. Man.
She got her
Zeo's
blaster.
Zeo's the team.
Nice.
Yeah.
She comes with her extra set of karate style hands.
Yeah.
She got her chucks.
Nice.
Obviously, she got her Zeo sword.
Yep.
But what is actually amazing is her head sculpt.
Oh, that's a good head sculpt. They're getting better and better on them.
Yeah, dude, they're really knocking it out of the park with these last.
Starting to get better.
You know what's crazy? I was actually looking at the Mighty Morphin metallic ones that are releasing, and they actually did a good head sculpt on Rocky.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah,
I heard that.
The Rocky
actually looks way better.
Makes me want to. I'm thinking about getting them.
Like, I'm not down with the metallic line, but I definitely want to get it at least Rocky for
just for the head sculpt.
Yep.
Yeah,
maybe when
the
it goes
Zeo
on
head
clearance.
sculpt he has sucks.
Right.
Yeah.
So Midnight. So you said Walmart is typically where you would like. That's where you can find some figures.
Yeah, Walmart. I find some figures there, but like I'm lucky. Yeah. I have contacts in Montreal area. I have a guy I know. He's big. He's big into selling like all the last figures. Like he orders a lot from Hasbro or Entertainment Earth or Big Bad Toys,
nice.
like the place we all ordered. But he's not ordering for him. He's ordering like loads and cases and stuff like that. So I can get a full set from him. Like I just got the last figures with to build the Ursa Major from that guy. So yeah. So the last big boxes I got is from that guy.
Nice.
But other than that, I use Entertainment Earth and Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store too. But I was eBay. Not so much. Not right now because there's so much access, like online access,
right?
That you can. eBay was like for me was like many years ago. I was shopping a lot on eBay, but now I just replaced it with these other. I don't go that much on eBay.
You guys have EB Games instead of GameStop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, EB Games. We have EB Games, but again, not in my city.
Oh man.
Yeah, but like my brother's in the Montreal area, so when I go visit or when I have something, I just give a phone. Yeah, or give a phone call. But Toys R Us and the closest Toys R Us for me is
jealous.
Sorry guys,
so jealous.
It's a 4-hour drive from my place.
Ooh,
wow,
man.
Yeah, so it's a it's like a special day shopping in a restaurant and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'd stop by with my girlfriend and stuff, but I wouldn't. Yeah.
That's nuts. What you got, Green? Green, you there? Okay, he's there.
I'm good.
What are you
I'm gonna open
dropping
Snake
on?
Eyes.
Oh, Snake Eyes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Snake Eyes.
The moment you've all been waiting for.
So yeah, we just got. By the way, Midnight. We just got Green Geek onto the GI Joe Classified, so he's
welcome.
now a new fan.
Yeah, welcome.
Oh.
It's a big. I think it's going to be a big line.
Yeah, I agree. It's totally a big line.
I know we all have, as we peruse the toy aisles, we all have those figures that we always pass by and look at, and always think, you know what, that would be cool to pick up. You know, I'll get that next time. This was always one of those figures, and
yeah, he's there
because like I've always thought, okay, if I'm gonna do GI Joe, it's definitely at least gonna be Snake Eyes.
You got to start with Snake Eyes. Everybody has.
Yeah.
That's a requirement.
Keyword start with.
Start.
Yeah. Well, he's everyone's favorite, I think. Most of the time.
I agree.
I love the butterfly joints. Very nice.
We told you you're going to enjoy the articulation. It's so well done.
Yeah.
And they're very solid figures too. They're not.
Very, very tight joints.
You know, they feel stable. How I was gonna ask Midnight Stars, with the GI Joe, are they fairly easy for you to get in your area?
Well, not really, because one like my Walmart put a peg on like maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
With the code bar for GI Joe. Okay. And I asked the clerk, when is the figures coming? They scanned it. They told me in a week. Okay.
Right.
And I've been going to Walmart to see the same peg, the same empty pegs for I think 6 months.
Oh man!
Oh no!
And they had no GI Joe figures. They never had. And one day I get there and they have Flint and Lady J.
Yeah.
So I picked them up, but I was already waiting for them from Entertainment Earth.
Okay.
But so I figured, well, maybe I'm gonna have a few figures to do Tiger Force. Customize and do Tiger Force.
That's right. Because
either that or just resell them. I don't know.
So how did you get? So you get all your other Joes? You get them off Entertainment Earth?
Yeah, well, I got some there. I got some from Toys R Us. Just passing by. I like my buddy who's 3D printing a lot, and that's his hobby. He's an engineer in life. He's not into printing and stuff. He's a big like collector. Star Wars, GI Joe, like our childhood. He's basically collecting his childhood.
Yes.
And so every time he passes a Toys R Us or NEB Games, like he has them around. Well, he's just gonna text me, hey, Dave, we have this and that figure, so
nice.
I'm gonna go ahead, send them.
That's good.
Give me the hookup.
Yeah, because GI Joe, it's getting a little bit better here, but at the very beginning, it was pretty atrocious. They made it extremely difficult for us to get those figures. And
I'm definitely starting to see them more.
You're right. Definitely.
But it's always like the same three though: the Flint, the Lady J, and the Cobra Commander.
Yeah,
that's the three I started with. That Thor enabled me with.
I was this close to getting Cobra Commander as well because I was like, all right, well, if I'm going to get into this line, Snake Eyes has to have somebody to fight.
Right.
So,
yeah.
What are you showing? Oh,
I'm just gonna turn the lights on just to show you guys a little bit.
Okay. While you do that, I'll get my figure ready. Oh, what we got here?
Oh, that's sick.
There you go. Nice. Nice. That's awesome.
I gotta step my Joe game up.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. And of course, right into Alpha Flight, which Alpha Flight's one of my favorites, man. So major props for Alpha Flight.
Yeah, and the custom Alpha Flights are more on
that's
that
awesome.
shelf.
Oh man, nice. Wow. Yeah, because we don't have the Sasquatch that's when he's ferocious in his Yeti form, or if you call it that.
That's a dope collection you got there.
Yeah, that is, man. That's a great collection.
Just a quick overview for you guys.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Wow.
Oh, what? Wait, you got more? Let's see. Hold on.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, look at that bat.
That's
wing,
that
bro.
bat wing.
Oh, nice.
Wow. That big one right there. Look at that. That's nuts.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Wow.
That is freaking awesome, bro.
That is crazy, isn't it? Oh, wow.
Dang.
Looking at his collection reminds me of walking into Toys R Us as a kid and just going, wow.
You're right.
Yep, right.
Like, I'm literally like with a big smile on my face. Like, that's amazing.
Canadian Slapshot joined us, and that's an impressive man cave. Yes,
Look at that
it very much is.
Yeah.
Very much so. Oh, man, that's awesome. Yeah, you're like going to a toy store every day.
Yeah.
Every day you go to anything is toy store.
Or I've been going for a long time.
That's good. Oh man,
that's crazy.
Man, I gotta convince. We're working on. I'm working on transforming one of the rooms into full on. Like I want to do that. I think we just gotta get all of our stuff rearranged. But that's what I think I'm gonna do. Because it's coming to that stage. Might as well do that.
When you run out of space and you need an idea.
Yeah. Time you do it.
Yeah.
What do we got here?
That's all the 3D prints and the casts from the molds and stuff like that.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's amazing.
Yeah. And Thor, this is the console you had.
Yes, that's the one I got right here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
There's the console.
So
man, I just got to figure out how I want to paint that.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
He's got a lounger. It's a Lazy Boyz couch right there. Lazy Boyz.
Yeah, it is.
That's perfect for today.
Perfect
Lazy
for
Boys for the Lazy Boys.
There you go. Oh man.
Oh, that's impressive.
Look at the little head.
And
bro.
yes, yeah, you showed me this that because that's going to be for the Winter Guard setup he's made. That's amazing.
That's dope.
Because what I love about your setups, Midnight, is that you always go with the full-fledged theme of those characters. Like if you're doing Alpha Fight, you're filling it out with the themes that go with the characters from the comics. You're doing Winter Guard, you're filling it out with the theme. So you always fill it out with the theme, which is great. That's how it's supposed to be done, I think.
Yeah, and it comes back to what you guys said. You know, when there's always an empty spot for another figure on your collection.
Yes.
Yep.
You know,
always.
but what?
Not in my case.
Yeah, I'm pretty loaded too. You know.
Oh no, you are definitely.
Oh yeah, but I switch stuff around a little bit because
Right.
that's not everything.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I display mine, and I have those big IKEA D-top things, and then the rest of my stuff, a closet full of just boxes. Most I mean open jet. So it's like if I was to display, that whole room would be I got to figure that out because a lot of stuff's still boxed. Because that's how you got to keep it. So I'm gonna open her because I just saw this yesterday, and I really enjoyed this movie. I really actually enjoyed the movie. So I'll crack her open. And particularly I liked Angelina Jolie's character, Tina. She was actually one of my favorites because just her character was cool. Like I'd say her, Gilgamesh, Festos. So now I'm kind of wanting to go back and get them, and they're easy to find at Target. So I might do that because they're easy to find, and now that I have context for what they were in the film, which was pretty close to the comic books. She's a nice figure, man. She's really
the head sculpt is amazing. Spot on.
Out. Yeah. I think she's too much light on her, but because her color of her costume washes her out. And she comes like packed to the hilt with accessories.
She's the only one that comes packed with accessories.
She does, man. But it fits her character because she's able to materialize weapons from thin air, which is awesome. That's her power. Any weapon she can think of, she can make. And this one's nice because it's got pinless knees.
Oh, nice.
Pinless joints. The articulation's good. It's a spot on likeness to her. Like it looks just like her.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly
it really does.
Amazing.
Look at that. That's insane. It's almost
the head
scary
sculpts are getting way better with Marvel Legends. It's just
the photorealistic prints, man, are insane. And she feels sturdy too. Like I like that. She feels sturdier than some of the other comic book version female characters. She actually has she's a little heavier and got she doesn't feel as hollow as the other ones. Yeah, it's good.
That's good though.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I think they started using a new sorry, excuse me. Started using a new body mold for the female characters, I think with the Shriek that they came out with.
Yes.
That's supposed to be like a little more sturdier, kind of fix the bow-leggedness that some of them have had.
Oh yeah, the legs get rubbery and gum in less than a month. So that's what's nice about them, changing that. Yeah, this figure's cool. I really like it. It's awesome. Man, now I am gonna get the rest of the team. I guess I have to.
I'm surprised they haven't hit clearance yet.
Yeah.
No, I'm surprised either. I mean, but now I'm gonna be an enabler to myself. I'm gonna enable myself by getting more Eternals. Oh man.
That's a great Snake Eyes, man.
I have Ajax coming, but she's coming from Walmart, so you never know with that.
I have some ideas with him and Deadpool.
Speaking of Walmart.
There you go. Oh, you opened them already?
Nice.
Yeah, couldn't wait.
Yeah, he's awesome.
His poncho is actually very, very detailed. Like for what it is.
Let me see it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I can see.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got.
I don't know if you can see like the prints.
Yes, we do see the line.
Love the helmet. Hold on. With his visor.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, I can't wait, man. Oh, he's coming.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get him if I can find him.
Look at that. It's a perfect iteration of Bad Batch. Straight from the show.
That's little hood.
Dope.
Okay. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's get them going. So what we also like to do, Midnight Stars, is we also ask each other what do you have coming. So, and for your case, besides any new figures and whatnot you might have coming, what are your next customs and next things that you're going to print?
Well, right now I was on the Winter Guard team a little bit, so I'm expecting Titanium Man in the mail. I guess this week. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm gonna check maybe some pics of the roasters they had.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna feel like building one just to add a little something different to my to my collection. But I haven't like selected a character yet or stuff like that. As for prints, it depends. Like it's. I just go on the Thingiverse website and I enter keywords of what I'm thinking about on the moment, and I find stuff and I start downloading. But a lot of stuff I have already in file. I haven't printed yet.
Wow.
I know maybe I'm gonna use next time. I don't know, but there's so much cool stuff. Like mini cola distributors or arcade video games or stuff like that. If you want to start a topic, then you can print 2-3 different type of large arcade games. Anyways, like we see on some dioramas. So I don't know.
Nice. That's good. I figured too. I thought since you're assembling your Winter Guard, I figured you'd probably make a Gremlin. The Gremlin character, because he sometime was in the titanium armor, occasionally. But I figured because you go deep. You like you said, you use the files and you go with the deep cut, getting figures that are more obscure, and you make them.
Speaking of the Winter Guard, I was more like thinking or inclined into maybe if I'm doing a next custom, let's say, of these guys, I'd go with the version of the bear when he's into his soldier uniform.
Yes, that's right.
So that it's that's the type of character I would enjoy doing, like coming back to what do you enjoy, because then I can play with my dioramas. Like I don't know, maybe he's having an argument with let's say U.S. agent, and right after that he's into the bear form or some stuff like that.
Right.
Nice.
So
that's a great way of putting it. That's an excellent way of putting it. And too,
thanks.
You know who's also missing from that Hasbro never released was Darkstar's brother, Vanguard. He never he never came out. He's got the hammer and sickle powers but now he's currently, I guess technically he's out because he's currently Red Guardian, based on the latest comics or whatever, but he also was once Vanguard, so it's interesting.
But you think he might pop up in another line of action figures? You think?
I think so. Yeah, they'll slide him in. You know how they do. They make you wait to complete a team, and then they finally here's that last figure that you're looking for. They're hilarious like that.
Sounds like Lightning Collection.
Exactly.
Yep.
They do the same thing with the Power Rangers, man. It's like here's that one you were looking for. It's kind of I don't know. What do you got coming, Green?
Nothing here lately, just things coming in December. I did get this guy in the mail.
Oh yeah, I saw the pic today. Oh man, he's a great
Hercules.
That's a great figure.
He is like, just look at this head sculpt.
Well, it's also Yimbo reviews everything right there too.
Definitely
right
on steroids.
Showed up at my door and I was like, go home.
Exactly. I wouldn't be surprised, Midnight Star, if you make a custom of Hercules using that body and make his original classic uniform with the skirt and stuff.
That would be sick.
I should. I'll try to find the archives of the older customs I did, and I did like maybe I don't know 13 years ago. I did a Hercules. I did a Hercules, kind of similar to the one you just shown us, Green, and man, he still sticks like to the era. I mean, yeah, I guess I was kind of progressing that year, so it still looked good, you know.
That's good. That's good. That's, great customizers, their stuff ultimately is gonna hold up. It's usually because you guys always take it to the next level as far as what parts you use, what sculptor you're using to make it be more contemporary. And so therefore it's like Hasbro ultimately is the one that's always playing catch up, because they're like, oh, we gotta redesign this whole character. But the customers like yourself, you guys are already redesigning it when you're customizing it and you're making it more contemporary. So I totally believe as far as it holding up. That's
but there's so much good products like to customize out these days, you know, like sculpt and paint and primer and stuff like that. So I mean, anyone could do a custom. I mean, it's gonna look the way it's gonna look because it's the first one. But you're gonna improve for the next one and the next one, and like I think most people who would try it would have fun because they would see you advance like sometimes from leaps to bounds just by getting other people's tricks.
That's true. No, you're right about that. I like painting, but I haven't dived in. The most I did is I painted the Miles Morales Marvel Legends Into the Spider-Verse. I painted his Nikes because he had to have real Nikes, and I was like painted those. But and it was I enjoyed it. So I like painting tiny, smaller things. So I thought about it, and I just haven't taken the dive to really like think I can really do customs. But you're right. Everyone starts with their first one, and then they progress from there. You're
my first one, like I said, was Iceman. The only thing I did, I painted him in red, and I put 2 horns, double D on his chest, and there was my first custom. that one was done under an hour.
Oh wow, that was a quick one. That's the quickie.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man. What do you got coming, Blitz?
Well, I thought I was gonna have Rex coming sometime between the
stop it.
But the only other thing that I have coming is oh my god, Mighty Morphin Pink. I haven't pre-ordered anything else. She's the only one I'm missing from the Lightning collection right now to finish the original Rangers.
Nice.
As of right now, she's slated for December 20th or something like that.
Okay.
But they've actually been coming out sooner than their release date because I had Black and Yellow that had dates, and both came actually months before than the release.
Right.
So
nice.
No, they have sped up. Well, I think the only thing I got is coming is Rex, and that's really all I want coming. I just want that Rex. So that's my big thing. So Midnight Stars, please like let everybody know. Give us your info. Where can people find you? How do they find you? How do they contact you if they want customs? Just all that stuff. Give us some information.
Well, I'd say like I get emails from people that stumble across my website. I get emails from people who just have known me through the years. eBay was my biggest window for the world, I guess, because back in the days when I was really customizing a lot of figures, I would take like six characters at a time and build them in a week. But that wasn't my week off, because I'm on rotation shifts with my job. But that was before I had my kids and stuff like that. You know, I was deep into it. Now I'm more of a lazy boy myself.
There you go.
You know, I customize for fun here and there. I got some requests. Some I can take. Some others depending on the time and the project.
Right.
But through Instagram, there's different ways to have a contact and check if the project is possible and fit the time and stuff like that. So
awesome. That's great, man. And again, once again, like, you know, nothing. I don't even know how to put it, man. We just appreciate you coming on here, man. And you know,
definitely.
Well, my pleasure. My pleasure.
Oh man, it's such. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say. Just other than
thanks. I mean, it's a great honor. It's a great honor. It's a great honor to be on your show because honestly, I'm just an ordinary guy. You know, I have my life outside of my hobby. Like I said, work, family, stuff like that. Yep. I've been sticking to my hobbies for over 20 years. So I'm just adapting to the new products, new ideas, and stuff like that.
Right.
But I've seen customizers like that were still rolling at the time I was rolling. And some others that are brand new and they're so talented. I mean, and there's no shame in looking at someone who's been in the hobby for like 3 years and he's like the superstar when he paints stuff. Right. And that's fun. I mean, for me, it's inspiring.
Yes.
You know, I'm just building for fun. So if someone builds something amazing, well, maybe I'm gonna try to catch a few techniques to improve my stuff. You know, that's it's only positive vibes all around.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, community's about it's positive vibes.
That's what it's about, brother. Appreciate it, man. Wow. I mean, just again, we thank you so much, man, for coming on.
Well, thank you guys. I mean, it was a real pleasure to see you guys. I mean, to meet you guys, to speak to you guys, because it's a bit. I mean, it's a bit weird when you look at a show and you know you're going to be on a show. I mean, I'm not on any shows or any stuff, you know. So, so I'm looking at you guys and Yimbo and stuff like that, and you know, when you invited me, I was happy. I was, I was proud, but at the same time, I was man, I'm gonna be under the spot.
Well, again, man, nothing but love, man. We appreciate it, and we definitely want you to come on again for sure. Absolutely,
absolutely,
definitely.
Anytime,
for sure.
Anytime you want to go, let's go.
Yes,
thanks, guys.
You were gracious
to
make some amazing Power Ranger stuff for us, man. That's like that's awesome, dude. You you didn't have to do that. You know
my
that.
pleasure.
You didn't have to do that. So
I know, but like the one of the thing I've always liked the most about the customizing and collecting and stuff like that is having fun sharing, showing your stuff, and having people like come back and say, man, I like it, I put it in my collection and stuff like that. Because at the time, like in the 20 years I was customizing and selling action figures customs, I've received pictures from basically around the world. My custom sold basically around the world. My first custom I sold on eBay is in Australia. And I never forgot the story. The guy, at the time I put the figure up for $5. It ended over I think $100. I was going nuts. And the guy received the figure and stuff, and he wrote me back. He said, I was really happy to get the figure because I was reading, it's the Quasar character, Quasar?
Yeah.
You guys know him? So so the guy who works in an office and all day, he said, I was buying the Marvel comic edition of Quasar for 20 years. That's my favorite character. And when I saw the figure on eBay, I just had to have it. And it's taking a place on my shelf at work in my office. So man,
That's awesome.
I was and I had feedback and people posing my custom through their collection, like with a view from Brooklyn or another place in the world. So I had pictures everywhere. So
wow,
that was the biggest reward. That's money doesn't buy that.
Right.
It doesn't.
Right.
That's great, man. That's awesome.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't. That's the real fuel for customizing and having fun sharing stuff.
Man. Oh man.
That's awesome, bro.
You get proud every time someone writes back and says, "Man, I'm really in love with that figure." So yeah, I just put my time into it. So
yes, man. Oh man, this is awesome, man. We again, we appreciate it. Midnitestarz Customs. If you don't know our drill, follow the man. Comment, like, give him show him what's going on out there, guys, because he's doing good work. He's doing work that we all should be taught. He just talked about positivity, the emotions that we get from that, and from embracing each other in the toy community. That's what this is about. And so we always gotta give extra kudos to a fellow toy person like Midnitestarz Customs is doing exactly that, man.
Positive vibes and
thanks, guys.
That's what all
day.
That's the main reason I was so happy to come to your show. Is like I said, you guys are really friendly people. You know, discovering your show. I mean, everybody feels like we're just listening to guys chilling and having fun. So it resonates with the people who like to have fun and stay positive with others, I guess. So,
thank you. We appreciate it. Yeah. Appreciate it.
Well, thanks to you guys. Thank you guys.
Man. Thank you everyone for joining us, and mass shout out to Yimbo for having us roll in and lead into the show. We appreciate him. And again, as we said, he's an official Lazy Boy. Just because we're bringing in the Pick Bar and bringing Lazy Boys all together, and be on the lookout for that, because December on the Pick Bar is going to be Dedication December. So prepare yourself, Midnitestarz, because you're going to get some dedicated shots up in there. Because it's Dedication December, so we're going to be doing a lot of shots just dedicated to all the artists out here. It's going to be fun.
Thanks.
Making it
Thank you.
Like festive as much as we possibly can. So stay tuned for that. And just we thank you guys for tuning in, man. As it is. And again, thank our guests.
Thank you.
Gracious. Thank
My
you
pleasure.
very much. Thank you. Thank you.
And like we say every Sunday, at the end of the show, time to stop being lazy, people.
You right, man. Time to stop being lazy. We'll see you guys. Enjoy yourself.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Take care, everybody.
Deuces.
Bye.
Later.